1v1 split last time around. Miniboo wasn't there. It was at Master Shanghai, and he's playing the Rays.
Anything mental in terms of the buys? Doesn't look like it. We've got Heretics on defense, we've got FUT on attack, we've got Neon and ISO. Miniboo stunned himself. Holy hell. That's how he starts it off. It's still a 2-on-2.
But we're looking at 2 players per side, and CNED is not sticking on the side. Instead, goes up ramp, looking to catch Heretics off guard, and it might be for good reason, because now could have the upper level to work with.
I mean, you want to get the read right, have that information.
It's still a really hard round for Heretics to win. The only saving grace is that they have Boo, who could potentially smoke off the spike for the Heaven. Oh, there goes the pass that I was talking about. Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, Boo had to be the one to survive that duel.
Nicely done on the side of FUT to recover that round after FUT starts off with that 3K over towards ramps. This is where we're gonna have to see, I think, what? Okay,
Oh
I was gonna say something, but we can't not just pay attention.
That
to
is
that replay there.
that is satisfying to watch.
It's ISO. It's just dirty. ISO. How do you say it?
I personally
ISO.
say ISO.
ISO. Yeah.
I hear it going both ways, but overall, for FUT, they look to continue to pressure over towards the safe side. Very different look though. The aggression already mounted.
Well, I like this. So they turn the corner and then they got a Neon flank behind.
Yeah, I mean the fact that
So
you can
they're
just
using
take
the
pictures like that with such bravado
ISO to set up
without
the
care in
Neon.
world is just why we thought this hero would be, this agent rather, would be played a lot more. CNED similarly
over
to
the
before finds himself
over
at
the
back of
trip.
site, but it's Boo to find the
Is
shot.
that not a gun?
I think he just peeked out of the smoke for just a second.
Uh-oh.
Fishy is
Boy,
able
what a
to
savior
spot
kill from
one
Cracks.
track up, but it seems the
I thought it was going to go wrong, but Cracks did
superiority
great.
of firepower within FUT's Arsenal seems to do the trick. Woo! No way! Come on! Not like this.
Oh no!
You
can just ult. If they find out where he is, and they know where he is, they can just ult, and then Miniboo can run to his body. Done. Oh, of course it's done that way. Wait, that second kill on the Sheriff is
What a way to
ridiculous.
show off ISO's entire kit within the first 2 rounds.
Bro, I've never
of the
seen a
game, and
team
well played too, because
eco
they know Spike
people
was
as much
down
as Heretic.
over towards elbow,
And
and
they
you're
actually
anticipating,
eco
okay, if they're not picking
teams
out
more
up
than
right
any
now,
team
their
we may
call
be
is still
seeing.
back site regardless, and I like the workaround there because sure, he gets the pick, but he's also buying a little bit of time for Miniboo to catch up in case it doesn't go in his favor. FUT now find themselves on an eco. They've only got the pistols to work with. No bonus in sight.
You're just going to constantly see Heretics taking fight after fight, space after space on different sides of the map, making it impossible to set up against. FUT are going to struggle. They had strong performance on the previous map that, if they replicate here on their own map pick, should allow them to gain a grasp of the series.
Oh, what a great stun
What a
line
nice
coming out
stun.
here for Orients.
Oof.
That aftershock as well might put FUT in trouble, but no, they've been given access into vents.
Cracks had to eat a lot of damage there at the very least.
Ouch, yeah.
Still, they got that vents control.
Weak. Good angle to hold with the Outlaw. Quick work of CNED. And it just softens up this attack even greater. Miniboo able to make away with his life. This angle is being posted up against by Rians, but look at the transition here.
I'm worried that Wu might
given
just
there's 2
get
players holding the sight line.
4 ults in this half.
Not going to be an easy endeavor.
A high-low too.
Just to complicate the affair, why not? Spend your fishy to make it work. ISO shows his presence again, it's Wu. That is just showing off at this point. But yeah, that's going to be the round. The chase is on for Yedajay's life. And they get it.
It's got the double tap.
It's so dirty. It's just taking these fights, getting shot in the head, and not matter at all. Brute finds a finishing blow, and Andalusia flawless
It is.
Heretics with 2.
I'm telling you, he's on for 4 ults easy.
Looking so good as well. Again, stealing away that round with the Thrifty in the second. And for the side of FUT, we're going to see how they look to adapt. Because again, Heretics, with the fact that they are running the ISO here for FUT, they do get that extra ability to go for these more aggressive plays, deny a lot of space, go for those early engagements, and it's been panning out so well.
Hello, you're so quiet. Let me turn you up.
You're so loud, man.
Yeah, I can hear you better. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, you hear me good? Nice. Good to hear you, brother, man.
It's been a while, bro.
It's been a
How's
while, man.
things?
Also, the way that they
It's been a
pair
long time, bro.
players together here on the side of
Everything
Heretics
good for
on
you?
defense, right?
Yeah,
You've
man,
got
really good. How you doing?
Alongside Mini
Good,
Boo
good.
and Wood,
Wait,
they're
let me
playing
join
a
the
little
stream,
bit
man.
more forward, then you've got
Yeah,
that
get
I
on,
think
we got
I missed something on pistol. I heard.
You missed yeah, you missed a lot. We got an ISO.
Oh, they have ISO?
You-
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah,
That's
your new
that's what
favorite.
I like, man. That's what I like. Wait.
Make it difficult for FUT to find numbers advantages in different exchanges. But they've been
You've been playing him loads,
playing
yeah?
in silence for a little bit. Only just now revealing themselves
yeah.
a boot.
I think
Now the question
like
is being
pretty
asked
much.
from Heretics. Are you
ISO
pushing towards
insta
this
lock.
B site, wrapping into vents instead?
Look at this
Paranoia
pair.
That's the
is
way.
just lying in way here for Boo, and I think it's just perfect. Mini Boo dizzied up, stunning the
Oh,
rest
it's
of his
a
opponents.
good stun.
And it's for good reason. FUT can't budge an inch, and they've used a lot of their attacking utility. They're going to have to use Mr. Fallen's flashes
YouTube
to
pin
make
shot.
through and have not much left for the post plant. Mini Boo backing out, vacating. Boo to the back of the site, already collected. Benji Fishy, I don't think he's been discovered just yet. Now he has.
You been grinding the game a little bit, or
Bro, I have no time, man. I just watch everything.
you just watch everything? Yeah.
Yeah, I maybe played like 5 days this year or something.
Oh really? That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
it's not good. I need the off season.
Just like Jack Efron said, and we're Mini
Oh,
Boo
They have
just
ISO neon.
easy work
Yeah,
on
dude,
this.
they're embracing it.
Can't do a thing.
A stunning reactionary
Attack
play.
should be
I mean, I kind of
crazy.
like their
Power
comp.
coming
It's
out
good.
from Heretics.
Yeah, I think it's good. It
Points
works at the
Cypher-
moment.
that
Cypher
paranoia,
Omen
the difference, the
Breach.
additional delay with the concuss
End it.
coming out from Mini Boo as well. It's looking quite clinical on defense right now with Heretics. They're playing very much so the
What do you want me
strengths
to
of their composition.
Hey, Lexi, what am I pinning?
I think it's everyone's just a little bit
Okay, yeah, I
excited
got you.
seeing this new way of playing. Well, it's not really new way of playing. It's just players feeling confident to just take fight after fight. It's entertaining. Now, FUT though aren't really having the best time of their lives. They're back to an eco and in danger of being set back in their ways.
Send him down
We're
slightly?
holding down
Okay,
the
should
line
be a
here
little
for
bit better.
Yellow. No cross, no return. And FUT looking
Give him a
moving to
scream
B.
in.
If they can catch Boo off here, wouldn't be too bad. Blinded. Seen it close by. He's got players to
Oh, the
work
nade.
with. Nade into Woot's feet has to drop back, and FUT respected. They're going all the way to the safe side. It's a good read, but a read that Heretics
I saw
have
FUT almost win the first map.
I mean, 3
Yeah,
players
dudes,
already
they
here
look pretty
looking to
good,
be
man.
running
It's like the
across.
best they've ever looked.
Wow, Woot's just got it all
The
above
anti
it.
pretty heavy.
Now he has to be a little bit more careful with the next peak.
This Wood guy is he's good,
He's
man.
insane. isn't
I don't know this guy, but
That's something that
We played
been
him
watching
sometimes.
couple.
We
Yeah,
played him sometimes in Prague, yeah, but never.
yeah. He was there before. Okay.
Yeah, never,
Being edible,
never the levels that we're seeing at the moment. Good levels, but not like.
simply as that ad
hard
captain at
carry.
least has a closer angle to work with here, but this story has already been written. The spike, yeah, it's in the ground, needs to be collected. And with Mini Boo holding that angle just makes it more complicated for
Still
the
loud?
captain to deal
Okay,
with.
this should be good.
I mean, if he manages
So who
to
do you
get
think is the
himself
best
to
team
the
right now
B
in the
side,
world?
he
Like
does have from the shadows available.
not
Yeah,
Heretics
Boom's
or?
just sitting there right now. Like,
It's
It's
not
Heretics or
happening.
Gen G, I think. I think with
Gen
this
G?
meta, it
Yeah,
might
Gen
be
G won the
Heretics.
last tournament, I guess.
Yeah.
Give it a good old college try.
They look together, man.
Obviously,
There's
this
this
is the eco foot, not
5
much
individual
expected of it, but
beasts.
Heretics are just padding up these stats, the confidence with it, and maybe the ult orbs as well.
The pivots just look so good, and again, you have to.
I
let
haven't
that,
played like for a while. I haven't watched
on the
anything, but
side
like there's
of
so much
to be
new
able to make
names.
these calls,
There's so many
along
new
with
names
rotations on the
like this
side
year. I
of
don't know.
Heretics.
Yeah, it's all the tier
It's
2.
crazy how
Doing
fast
so
it goes.
well. I mean, the one way that he's throwing down for Benji to
It's
play with, that's
it's a good
disgusting.
meta for like
So perfect.
young Zoomers, man. Up and coming kids to
No,
descend
no
it.
one left at all. 4-1.
It's a
Heretics
lot more
have
aim
control
based
of
than
the
like the
past 4.
Yeah.
But this is
last
the
year's
greatest chance
meta,
they'll have.
yeah.
3 ults, very high impact as well.
just overwhelm sender.
Correctly placed.
Flash,
Mr.
flash.
Fallen has been left behind towards B main. He hasn't been aggressed upon. Instead, it's Woot to drop over aggressive.
Yeah, they take down
kinda
raid
crazy.
boss.
Your theft reveals the approach as well.
Dropping down, but a quick pivot over towards this.
The thing is,
side.
with ISO is that on split, like it's a small map, so you can hear the.
Koreans trying to regroup, sync up with Benji
You can hear
Fishy on
the
site
shield,
right now, but there is the thrash to come
yeah.
through,
Pretty
might be
easily.
information.
The double damage might be
Broken
good.
up the trip, so it will
Yeah.
be a slower approach. Benji Fishy trying to keep himself alive and well to be able to shoot his gun, being able to step aside the stun. Benji Fishy
Oh my god,
will have
bro.
to drop, but it's Reeves in the back of the site all by himself to try and do it.
He did good to get
Captain
one.
sees his barrel moving into the smoke, so it keeps things stable for FUT here. But
Even
can
our
Boo
Mini
and
Boo.
Mini Boo, the brothers
Mini
make
Boo's
it
the one.
work.
You've also got the Rolling Thunder coming in here with that plant for
Oh yeah,
Mr.
it's the
Fallen as
brothers.
well.
Super important, but can he be
It's
alive?
Yeah, they stole your thing.
Mini Boo and Boo.
Make his ground.
Bro, it's crazy. His nickname is crazy. Mini Boo.
Cracks reads it.
That's-
And all of a sudden, it's the captain on the
That's
hot
cute,
seat.
man.
Difficult position to be in. but
You think he's gonna
first
keep
one,
this
blinded
nickname
for the
all
second.
his
Yeah,
career?
yeah.
That people
He's
give the
committed,
right
man.
idea for either captain to swing and FUT to find their way on the board yet again.
They stopped the bleeding for now on the side of FUT, but
No
again,
mini ScreaM for
it's
Nivera.
been difficult. It's
Yeah,
been
man.
hard fought.
I
here.
miss old times,
Still
man.
able to scram
Yeah,
this
I
game
know,
on
dude.
the
old times, man.
side.
It was fun,
They
man.
haven't been able to actually build up any of this economy.
Stressful,
They're gonna
but
be
fun.
looking towards the ultimates into the next round. But a nice recovery on the
Who'd
side
you miss the
of
most?
FUT.
Cryptics.
They'll have that showstopper in the Rolling Thunder to work with.
I mean,
they also have cycled back up.
I
to
like
the
every
ISO
version
ultimate
of
in the hands of FUT. We saw how well it
the
worked
teams they had. Like,
early on. I do wonder if they'll
obviously, like
even
when
try
my
to
brother
maybe pull it
joined,
out early to slow down
I
and
think
press
this
the
time
pressure
was
on
like,
FUT.
I think the best time for me. But
Various ways that it
I think with
could be used.
Cryptics it was very fun as well, man.
Yeah, he's a funny guy,
Trying
man.
to see whether From the Shadow is going to come in. Cracks. Oh, it might have just saved CNED life there. Uh-oh. If Wu doesn't win
Oh,
this
what's
trade, it
happening?
could be
Oh, he
over.
actually saved
That's
him, right?
exactly the case.
Oh, this kind of works.
Oh.
This
Full
will go
180
great.
turnaround.
Bro, I promise you,
Now
this
FUT are the
ult
ones in
is
charge.
still 50-50. Like,
That guaranteed kill
you don't have like
rips away.
advantage even
Now,
if you have the shield.
back
You
onto
think?
the
Like,
retake here.
Yeah,
Again,
I mean,
we've got both
it's a
those
very
ultimates
small
work here
advantage,
for
but
FUT.
like I
It's
think
like
people
FUT
know how to
lost
play against now.
nothing in there of taking the site control. And Energy
Like,
there's a guarantee.
I don't know,
think,
man. I still feel like it's like kind of 50-50. It depends who you play against. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Heretics need to
I think
swim
people
themselves
keep
and
trying to
have
get
three
like
good
the
swimmers.
little shots
Get
on to
themselves
hit
out
the
of a
shield
very
early.
dangerous
I think you have to
situation.
hide as
Rolling Thunder
ISO
enable, but the
maybe,
gap has
and then
been
wait for
closed. They
shields to
move
go
up together,
down.
and the flash is still available. Put up against the walls. Put are under
That's an
trouble.
impressive retake,
In
bro.
a matter of seconds, blink and
Boy,
you miss
it's
it.
a
Heretics with the
3v5
round.
Turning
retake.
it around when the Rolling Thunder comes out
3v5.
as well.
I mean, CNED
Food
died,
to run
right?
that
Because of the
initial
ult,
pick,
I
pushing
guess.
from A
Did he die
main, all
when-
the
when
difference
he won,
when
he won.
Mini Boo and Reens
Yeah,
were
but when he
tied
came
up
back, like-
in
Oh,
that
okay,
breach
yeah.
He died,
utility
right?
coming out
I
from
think
Mr.
so.
Fallen.
Yeah.
Unable
Probably.
to find the momentum off the back
Oh,
of
no,
the
he-
round
no, he
win
was
for the
midway
side
through.
of FUT.
Oh no, he
And
didn't.
Yeah,
die.
they just
Oh my
Money is
God.
misplayed it,
hurting.
man.
But the fact that this pans out so nicely in the favor of Heretics.
Oh my god, he
absolutely
waved to him
mad.
mid-round,
It's
bro.
crazy how they made that work, and you can see the disappointment in the
He waved to him
the faces
mid-ult.
of them. It's not looking bright.
That's
Those around that should
sick.
be guaranteed. They had very important utility by the end of that round, and they had the numbers.
Tough looks here.
Yeah,
Adele, you coming back next year?
we're doing what he
I
does
mean,
best.
yeah, man.
Putting
Let's
up the round,
let's
giving
do
his
it.
team numbers. And
Let's
look,
do it.
FUT aren't meant
You're
to
coming
win
back
this
as well,
round.
or?
Oh,
It
okay,
does
I
set
see.
them back a bit, doesn't
It's a
it?
double
Yeah,
package
there's
kind of
lots to
thing.
work with. Out of captain going down early like that. Looking at pressure over towards that.
I mean,
base.
I'm
think that
I'm
the camera
I'm
poke and
definitely
prod just a little,
not
but it was a
finished
nice
with
setup there for
competition. I
Heretics
think
as well.
like
Yeah, yeah.
As they stun,
I want to
so
compete, but
team gets all
It's
divided
a
up
it's a good meta for you at the moment.
with this mid
yeah, I
push.
mean, I'm really enjoying the
Looks
meta. Like,
main for the side of FUT.
I think the meta before was good as well. Before ISO, like, even before the buff, the
Well,
neon
this
buff.
time FUT might have elected the right place to
I
move
think it's in
into.
a good place. Like,
No root, no mini boot. But Benji is lying around.
Oh my god.
He's a dangerous menace, Benji
Ooh,
is.
gone. They done too much damage though.
Boost OTP's in, and it could have been the wrong place to
No
do
way.
it. Cracks, he's blinded, and Boo will take care of it, Heretics. Oh, they made us shake a little bit there, but they get it secured nevertheless.
Couple silly little fumbles,
Sure.
but that's what those eco rounds are for, right? You get a little silly goofy. Again, I think the idea there was quite cool. The stun maybe a little bit too behind on
You'll
that
be
ramp
there
split
tomorrow or no?
Previously.
Yeah.
But this is what is done so well, I think, from
I don't
Heretics
know if
on
I-
that B
if
side.
I
As we
can
see
talk
a
about
timeout
it,
to be
but-
called here from the side
I
of
don't know,
FUT.
man. I don't
They
know what we're
maintain
allowed to
that
say.
Raptors control. It allows
Yeah,
Boo,
just tomorrow,
and
yeah.
sometimes it's even Mini Boo on that angle to very much so be able to
Griffey,
cover
what's up,
both
bro?
B
How we
main
doing?
and in towards B tower to assist whoever's
Dissonances,
playing on
thank you
either
so much for
side.
the
You
prime.
get to
Thank you, thank you.
gamble which crossfire you'll look into depending on the
Thank you.
presence.
Kiwi as well. Thank you so much, dude. Grippy, you here tomorrow?
FUT. This is the final countdown, really, for them. I mean, look, it's still the first half, but they're a map down. They showed us that they can read into Heretics' play. but this
Echoes
a
is here
curveball.
too.
You
Holy.
don't know if you're going to expect or not, right? Heretics is a type
Got
of
Echoes
team
and
that
Cryptics in
would
chat.
bring out ISO, that would bring out this composition. But again, how
Who?
many reps have you
Echoes.
got playing? at the
Echoes
club?
and
yeah,
Cryptics,
Echoes
yeah.
You've
and
got to be
Cryptics,
good to react on the fly.
Need link.
It's also, how do you even counter an ISO?
Sure.
Your brother's
Yeah,
come
when
on
I
the
join
CS,
or
right?
what?
Just avoid them.
It's a headshot
What
machine,
I joined.
period.
Yeah.
Period. He's a
What is-
headshot
what
machine,
are they
but
doing right now?
realistically,
Oh, dude.
That's all he's
yeah.
made to do. Like, the
Cryptix
character
just,
in himself with
Cryptix
these
is
buffs
just
that
always
had
flaming
gone
me in
through, and
chat.
you're looking at
It's
it
like his
being on the
full-time job.
player who
Yeah,
is
yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
top of the board
I know
right
it,
now
these
for
guys.
stage 2, right?
Yeah.
Whatever,
An
man.
average ACS of
I feel like
393 from that
wasn't
game
he
against
in
Na'Vi.
India or something?
Right, he's worldwide. He's in a different
He was
country
in
every
India
year
at some
playing
time,
for a
no?
different team. He's in America, India,
Bro, I might
back to
go to India,
America.
man.
Oh my god, he gets this ult.
Stay patient after the
Oh!
Fishy goes to the back of the
That's
side.
so
Boo is
lucky,
able to
man.
keep himself alive, and the Rolling Thunder won't be deterring him instead.
Dude, this guy back to site is a monster. I'm telling you.
I don't remember Boo being so good last year.
Right, he's
I'm
so
honest.
good this year.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Is it the brother buff or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's the brother buff, man.
I mean, you've got to give that to gorgeous support coming in.
It's
from
crazy
Radiance.
how much that can change. Like
Yeah, the vibes.
from a year to a year, like
Yeah.
Strikes down
honestly,
on site, though.
And that just
Can't
complicates
Everything
the
can change.
endeavor even more. Woot holding the line, the left side, so he's going to have to be quick to react against Yetajay. And it's a tough corner for Yetajay to read himself. Wingman trying to lure pressure towards main. Swing out, gun spotted, Woot deals with it, and it's easy. And now we'll feel comfortable to just walk in for the double tap. But instead cracks, but thinks better of it. Better save that gun, there's not much.
I think Ice is getting nerfed, right?
They've got to drop
Yeah,
back. Heretics
it's
just
small.
What is
extend
it?
that lead.
Wow, it's small
What's the nerf about? You know?
Be an
Like,
important hero rifle to see
shield
carried over
is
into the next.
We're
But
12
again,
seconds instead of
so
20.
much of this round had
That's like
to
the
do
big
with
thing.
the
12,
utility
okay,
that
yeah,
Radiance
that's
is able to
kinda,
throw
And,
out
kinda
from
big,
the tower.
I mean, I
Saving
think
Boo
if you
towards
get 2
that
kills,
site,
you don't
knowing
get
that
it back
he
or
was getting
something?
flooded, just buying that time and allowing
Yeah,
him
no
to
reset after
secure
2
that
kills.
wall bang. Front B
Still feels strong.
dropping
It's a
that
good
spike as
ult,
well.
I think, for teams to just
That's difficult.
overwhelm.
Remember, this
Yeah,
is off the back
sure.
of the
I
time.
mean,
This is off
I
the back
still
of a
think
foot
Iso
had
was
a
good
plan
before.
going into this round,
It's
looking to
crazy that
adjust
no one
and play
picked it
around
even
their
once because
utility.
Yeah, I think
think
the
it was
double
okay.
damage is
It was okay.
underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Super smart play.
Play
there
with the
for Boo.
Sova.
Avoids every piece of utility that's thrown at him. Makes it work. Delays the play, so he's got reinforcements to work with as well.
They're the vibes. This is why everyone's fallen in love with Team Heretics.
Yeah, how can you not? How can you not? Anyone that gets to play in this roster just feels at home, right?
Okay.
They just feel
Yeah.
But
in the groove.
And this is scary
FUT need
for
like
as
what?
well, right?
Chat, I kinda think
Heretics,
FUT needs
this
5.
vibes team for FUT, they're so momentum
I
based.
kind of think the FUT need 5 because this comp is going to be
The other 3
disgusting
rounds
on
in the previous
attack.
map, but it got
Eco
interrupted by
again.
Heretics ended up on top, so that could have put
They're
a
so
major
dumb.
Looks
blockade
like
in the road for
Heretics
them.
on attack is gonna.
It's a matter of breaking through that
scary.
blockade, and Krax is the first one to try and do it. He's the only one with a Vandal, a substantial weapon in hand.
They have a Vandal.
Got a
Okay.
captain. They want to make that Bulldog yap a little bit. Miniboot drops back with the commotion. It's still treated equally. That's the interesting part. But even more interestingly, Yetajay is cross forwards, but that's not without being noticed.
He's been spotted out, but look at the rotation being pulled here as well. They're more than happy to give up this mid control towards the side of FUT.
And that's because Benji Fishy is at the back of the site.
Needs a little bit of assistance.
He does, but as long as he keeps his positions clear
This time is gonna
and
be
quiet.
good.
Yeah, nice fault line.
Oh,
Oh,
Hold up.
that was good from Zenith.
Oh,
yeah.
This is actually a potential
Hold up.
round for FUT, especially when a captain gives him the advantage. Uh-oh. Rian's with a lot to do. With everything to do, rather. Zenith drops.
Wait, this is a
And
big
it's
round.
Boo to try and save
Bye,
it.
Kevin.
The spike is on the wrong elevation point, so Boo could defend this. This is very doable. And a captain with a smoke. The swing
Oh, he has
comes
a
out.
spike,
The
he has a
Euro theft
spike.
is exactly what Yetajay needed.
Oh my God.
But this allows Boo to reposition. He knows they've got to cross
Yeah,
back
he
onto the
knows,
A
he
side.
knows.
No time to go to B. Oh, Boo was smart. FUT group up together. They take this fight, but Boo is all by himself.
Oh,
But
no
he might be able to
way,
do it.
bro.
Yetajay busy with spiking
Oh my God.
down.
whoa!
The TP on the heavens. Boo wants to go.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh.
god! That's crazy.
And
Dude.
that is what Boo
He knew he
is
smoked
known
it
for,
so
the
he couldn't see him.
repositions,
I
the
like it, I
shrouded
like it.
step,
His
catching
team is
these
stacked,
players
man.
off guard, perfectly
They're
played
so
with the
good.
smoke
Yeah,
that you
they're,
laid
they're,
down
they're
towards
good
site
individually.
to
I think
provide
that's
them
why
a
they
little
win, right?
additional
Like,
cover, the
Yeah,
Red Bull clutch
it's a-
to come in
they
from
got
Heretics in a
everything.
round
I
where
feel like
it
it's like
looked
KC. Like
FUT were just
KC
about
this
to
year
find
is like
cover.
very good individual players. Like
I want to see this all over.
They were like
again.
the first to get all the best tier 2 talent.
Look, FUT made this very competitive. This is a round
Yeah,
that
the-
simply
the
shouldn't be
young,
that easy for
the
them.
young
And
players.
To be fair, they
Yeah, they
started
came.
to make it work. But look, every single one of these Heretics players feel online, and Boo is having a brilliant game as well. 11 to 5 on
14
that
to
KD.
5, 11 to 5.
And FUT with only 2 to their name, with 2 to spare on this half, they've got to make this round work.
Oh, they do. Such deep control. Garnered
Mini
great
Boo.
one-way.
And they
I like
might
that.
even add Woot to the equation to this. Might go for an extra string, but they realise they've got the pick. Settle back, boys. We've got the advantage.
That's the discipline coming out from this team as well.
Taps the camera to pretend to make it look like it's not that close, or everyone's holding the angle. It's nice.
On the other side of the map, so Heretic's not buying it. At least not yet. Not willing to transition.
Taken out.
Cam destroyed, but at what cost? Yedege trap. Boo also spotted. Crucial opening of the cam bet.
You can try to step away though, reposition if you'd like.
They don't know what to do, I feel like.
But denied the opportunity of a kill.
They're running out of
It's-
ideas, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Heretic's backing out.
They're gonna walk into
And
Cypher and
Aaron
Omen
to
good
take
luck.
control here. Boo caught out before the smoke
It
settled,
feels
but
like
it's at
FUT play
least a
well,
trade for
but
the
Heretics are
Heretics.
just, I don't know, they just feel like an
Do you have that
extra
Elf that's
step.
available here for Benji if he can find a pick.
Spike planted.
There's a body.
I think they're regrouping.
And the
for
breach
that
and Neon is
information.
They're heading
definitely
directly
helping
towards
to
the course.
get some space on defense.
Breach got a
Falling in the
big
corner,
buff with
looking
Neon
defended
being
but
good.
isolated. He
The stuns
needs
are
to be
just
better
so
than
much.
just the kill.
Stun slide.
Stun out. Woo on the other end. They didn't account for that
He's just
corner.
gonna all only
And
one
here
plus
comes
in
a
a side,
he's
so
gonna
one
ult
v
start,
three.
yeah.
Of his team just take this isolated fight. Woo does win the mid
Nice.
game. And his Heretics
Chat,
have
Fertile.
come out on top. 9 rounds to be collected. Only one is spare in the half, and things looking dire for the Turkish side.
It definitely is. This is a map where we saw both teams go the distance in the upper bracket semifinal last split. I believe it was that 15.
I mean, I like what they do. They
win
leave
for
Cypher
Heretics
on
last
his
time around,
side.
and they're looking
Like,
lights
just
out
being
on
strong
this
and then-
rematch here.
Benji's so good
Again,
at
we
solo
have to
anchor.
remember,
Yeah.
FUT have yet to take a map off of these teams.
He's keeping
This
both traps
team
for
historically throughout the
himself as well.
season.
And look, both of the teams know that every map, every round,
And then they
every
play like
series counts.
Breach and Neon
Heretics
together,
taking
basically.
full
Yeah.
advantage of
Oh,
the
yeah.
changes of this week, right? Obviously,
They're
you don't
basic,
wanna
but
be
it
screwing too
works,
much with
man.
a patch that won't last
Yeah,
long,
and they also
but
just
you
make
wanna
like
take
small
advantage of your situation, take
changes
advantage of
in
these
between
changes
like
and
games.
make
The
'em
people
work.
that are like anti
The
them,
situation that
they'll
you're
do
in,
like the
gain as many
smallest
wins
little
as
change,
possible.
but it'll just throw
And
them
damn,
off.
are they making it look good.
Bro, they go for the
As
they go
look
for
to
the
move into this
spawn
restart. There's two
TP
defenders,
to
a third one
try
to
and
approach from
Omen
a high
flash
level.
in.
It's Miniboo to graze the skies. He does end up dropping though, and there's a gap he could work with, but thinks better of it. Benji Fishy good on the return. Miniboo yet to show his ground. That's the important part. Foot stuck
Hold
on
up.
site. They do collect the kill.
Oh.
They do recalibrate, but Yadage,
Oh my God.
this is important.
Wait, he's inside it. That is so unlucky.
And might have just stabilized in time. A 1v1. Mr. Fallen
Dude, that's
against
so
Reeves.
unlucky. Gets no
Oh, the
sound
explosion?
key.
Not bug, the explosion maybe? Okay.
That Foot desperately need.
So patiently played here by Rians as well.
41
Breach
HP.
against
On the
Breach.
captain's
He has his
shoulders.
He
stun.
gets all.
Rolling Thunder about to be had here.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Mr. Fallen.
And it's
Yeah,
used
ult.
instantly.
Instantly.
Rians has to drop
Last
back,
round,
respect
ult.
it.
Yeah,
This is
nice.
a good delay. Does Mr. Fallen choose to
Reposition.
reposition?
Okay.
It's not planted for him though.
Now he has advantage.
Oh, he zoned it, right?
Goes.
Yeah, I mean,
Timing is important.
I think he's gonna expect it. I don't know why. I feel like he's gonna expect it.
He's still on the heaven side and Mr.
He doesn't?
Fallen
Okay.
undetected,
Nice.
able to close out the final round.
I mean, good job.
Hey, you gotta look towards the IGL to be one of the smartest players in the server.
He does
there
bad plant as well,
well,
so he
that
had to
was
go fast, I guess.
everything, and the
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
that
he
he
had to
doesn't
descend it.
hesitate to actually push back
Three?
in because
That's
he
tough.
knows Rians is gonna be so careful. But this is also
9-3 cures.
9-3.
Is it
right?
still a thing or?
I think it's 10-3 now.
Seems
to be
10-3.
Pace
9-3
play coming
Oh,
out
10-2
from
is the
FUT
curse?
this
Yeah,
time
yeah,
around
new
towards
one
that
this
B
year.
site. But as we
You
swap
get a new one
sides
every
here,
year.
Pablos, it's a defense
Yeah.
inside of FUT. But you're also looking at a Heretics running that double duelist, the ISO and the Neon, and it looked damn good on the defensive side.
They
Deal
definitely
if he
did
came
make it
back.
look good.
IGL or no IGL?
This is a different map though, split.
I mean,
And
the thing is
need
that
to be ready for
you know,
it.
I always like to
Temptation
talk,
was those
but
retakes. Vacate those sites
just like
quickly,
there,
don't
I
give
feel
them
like
those
there's a
early
difference
advantages
when you
because
IGL
agents
and you have
likely
to
on
bring
best on the
like the
aggressive.
game. Like
Yeah,
you have to bring the strategies, and when you IGL like kind of on the fly, you know.
You want a
But
mid
more that,
rounds,
like,
but not
Yoru
dual the
clone
strats.
kinda esque
Yeah, I
play
mean,
style to entry and make
I
space
think
for
that
FUT.
fits me
Nice.
more.
Space
I don't know.
guard here from Woot. Now, Cracks, wary of it.
I mean, basically how we
Uses
played
split his
Liquid back
attention
then.
towards
Yeah,
two
yeah,
different
it worked
fronts.
well.
This leaves
Yeah.
Yedege exposed to the push coming out from Vents. He does transition in time.
We probably
Good
own
job
with
if the
this
whole
meta
back
actually. I
rotations
think.
doesn't show
This
his
meta,
ground.
dude, it'd be
Waits for
fun.
June to walk
I
past
watched
him.
this meta and I'm like,
Third
man,
one,
making the
showing
strats must be
around
so
and might be
fun.
just in time. Does
Oh
take
my
a
God.
lot of damage, but that's already conflicted on the other way
Oh,
as
he
well.
gets one at
Mr.
least.
Fallen, the only player from
He
Fnatic
should have
this
got two
round,
there, I
and
think.
he might be the
But
only
it's
one
fine.
altogether.
It's fine,
and
Mini
Mr.
Boo is
Fallen
there.
together. It's Zened to not wait, He knows desperate times call for desperate measures, and he tries to make it work alone.
Hold
That's
up.
2 kills.
He gets an aid as well.
Oh, CNED is back. Okay, 2v2.
Low HP, got an aid.
Better start diffusing, put the
Hey,
I
pressure.
mean, it's heaven planned. Good luck.
2 flashes to work with here as
They
well.
put
Is
a
it one way
on
okay,
it.
GG.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
one-way
done.
smoke that is all too difficult to
It's
deal with.
impossible
Paint
to win
shots
this
thrown
one.
off the boo, but Heretics know to play the patience game. The smoke only.
Dude, they
not
just
yet
didn't peek.
That smoke might have just
Dude.
saved the round for Heretics, giving them double digits. CNED has to make it
Oh
work. He's got
my
2
God,
kills
look
to
at
his
that
name,
jump
but Heretics not
peak.
thinking
Look
of
at the
picking
jump
in. They
peak.
know what to do.
That's
they know
crazy,
when to
bro.
do it. And double digits garnered.
It's perfectly
Lovely
played.
play
I don't
coming
know.
out
It's,
from
they
Heretics.
can't do
Yeah,
anything.
they just
idea
don't make
was
many
there
mistakes.
for FUT,
This little
but like
jump
you were
peak
saying,
is
that smoke, that
disgusting.
one way made all the difference to buy as
What do you
much
think about
time
Liquid this year?
necessary. FUT,
I haven't watched
they found
really,
the
like-
pistol in
It's,
the first half, unable
it's like
to
up and
secure
down.
the second.
I don't know what I'm
And
gonna
that
get
was
with
one
them when
that
I
they
watch.
desperately needed to
Yeah.
keep themselves in this best of
It's
three.
always been like this.
It's yeah, that's kind of how it is. I think.
Yeah, you guys like that jump
Liquid,
spot?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that jump shot, Benji.
We did. We absolutely did. I don't think FUT did, though. It's a different story for them. Mini Boo amping up the pressure, doing a few donuts, skidding around,
They're just baiting out util at this point.
and they're baiting out FUT to peek them, and it's worked out perfectly. 2
Yeah,
kills
that's
to
so
nothing.
good.
FUT are
They
in
literally
dire
had a
straits.
punish for B main and they bait
to
out like they
adjust
took
against
B
a
main
team like
control and the
Heretics.
punish comes in and they're just back holding the angles.
You take Orban Breach or take Orban
Boys
Aizen?
out
I
there.
think ISO these days on attack.
As well, just skidding by.
Maybe I'll tell you
That's
what,
what we call a
Neon ult
drive-by.
right now, very
Absolutely
strong.
disgusting.
And the fact
I
that
mean,
the
yeah,
accuracy's
it's
increased now
untouchable, like.
when skidding along, right?
It's too
Being able
fast.
to recover your weapon in an
With the
instance
breach,
like
with
that
the breach stun,
is
he-
also buffed
I think
up.
so.
Mini Boo is loving this, and he was one of the Neon players at the start of the season anyway, before these buffs
Yep.
came around, and he's happy
Agent,
to be
it's
doing it
so
again.
strong.
Oh,
Oh my god.
it's all formality there.
Oh, it really is. Look, Heretic said, you made us sweat on map number 1. Respect to you.
It's so
No
disgusting, bro.
respect on splits.
And again, it's like
Bro,
that
that's
distraction game that Mini Boo is
like
playing.
for me, it's
Just to bait out that
disrespect,
util.
man. I don't know.
It's a little bit more difficult to choose a target
respect
on the
it, I
side
respect
it.
of
Yeah,
FUT
sometimes
while
you
the
gotta
rest
do
of
it.
the team cleans up. And that's kind of the perk that you see in this
Oh
double
my
duelist
God.
composition with this specific pairing, because you have the fact that
Let's go,
Woot
boys.
is able to be that person to just clean up, take some of those shots with the double
Mentally,
tap
it's very
as well.
hard to deal with this.
Yep.
Let's see what happens now.
Gives them a lot more freedom in that aggression.
There's a chance that
The buy
this
here
ult
for
is
FUT
going to be disgusting.
has to be flawless.
Okay, must win from FUT from here on, obviously.
Can't be anything less. Can't afford to be any less.
He has his ult. I mean,
Yeah, he's going to send it.
Heretics keep things on their down low for
This is
now.
nice though. Default over towards B. Insert
Acting
one
in the
towards
dark.
B.
There's something scary about that.
They take middle.
Placed your
they
players.
left
For now,
A
they've
completely,
stacked-
okay.
They stacked with a gamble. 4 players towards that left-hand side. Yedije also approaching.
it's a crazy gamble, man.
They got
Leaning
the
inside
camera on
towards
heaven.
the
That
elements
spots
of
like there.
Going for a
Yeah.
walk.
If
Good
he really
camera.
wants to, he's got that overdrive to play with here on the bonus.
Oh my god, the timing.
It's a grouped walk though. And Root's just
Yeah,
making sure that B
knows.
site isn't pushed from garage. Smoked off though. Could hinder his chance from moving in.
A big
But
distraction.
all key
ISO
players
only
busy
B
looking
main,
in that
and then they
direction.
send it from
Mini
heaven.
Not quite avoiding the flash. CNED able to find the
Oh
kill
my
off
God.
the back of the stun. Woot pushing out.
One.
The captain has got it covered. 3v3. but
Where's he
things are
gone?
difficult. FUT are
Two.
trying to make it work.
Oh my
Mini
God.
Boo lost in the madness and
Ah.
the chaos.
Bro, I
FUT
lost
are
him.
Still alive in this game.
Don't know where he
So
was.
incredibly scrappy.
I think even the
Mr. Fallen,
guy- the
fault line
observer
towards
didn't-
B, having made all of
he
the
couldn't catch
defense
up, man,
there.
like,
It was a
it's
great
impossible.
counter coming out from Mini Boo, but the swing was perfect. Yedije just popping out of that smoke was so important in that fight. They hold on for now. We're slowly scaling up to some of these ultimates on the side of FUT as well. We're gonna have our eyes more so, I think, on that Thrash or the showstopper for Cracks and CNED.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
I mean, Heretics don't
Okay,
want
can
to
they?
finish rounds.
Can they put him down to an eco?
I don't really like Gecko on this map. I don't know why.
Can just reset after a round
Doesn't
like
feel-
that.
That was their bonus too.
I mean, the ult is strong.
And if FUT keep going
The
for
ult's
gambles, you know,
strong.
eventually they'll get
I don't
figured
know.
out, but
When
this
people
time
used to
they
play it,
spread
they
out
used to
their
only
weights.
take like heaven and then just send wingman
Is
out.
anybody thinking of
It
going
feels a little bit
Ammonia?
one-dimensional
I
sometimes when I
haven't
watch.
seen much of this before.
It's a bait though. You see the spikes actually moving back towards B. Because Minibu has been
Creating
at the
a lot
heart
of
of
chaos
a lot
there.
of these
3-8 now.
executions, and Twitch is able to catch
GG.
CNED off guard.
That's going to be so frustrating for CNED.
That's
Even
the
if
duel
he
right
keeps
here.
it connected with a headshot there, it matters not. Out of cap them caught out in the open as well. Heretics able to separate the FUT players. Take them in one by one.
And you look at the positioning.
Yeah, insult to injury.
Yeah,
really.
look at Miniboo. Okay, I mean, he's dead here.
No. At least Yenergy picks him up. Is this doable though? Because a 4v3 on a
Maybe.
fortress like the B site off split, not
Double flash.
Feels hard. It feels
He's
hard.
gonna
Like,
ISO wall.
He
has Rich has stun.
Dizzy enabled by cracks.
He's gonna
Who's
stun
lead the
them.
charge? You've got to decide one of these players to take this fight on. Is
He
able
ults?
to take
Okay.
one fight
I respect it.
by himself. He's quick to find him.
So
now can the
crispy.
rest
Oh.
of them do the finishing
It's
up,
so
the
clean.
cleaning up. Back in the
He's
fight
so
he
good,
goes.
man.
It's Yenergy in the smoke, but they think better of it. Pull the brakes, do a 180 to the other side of the map to save their guns. Heretics are
Jesus, they just gotta
guaranteed
save.
a 12th round here, one away from
Have
shutting
they
down this series.
lost a round with the ISO
Ripping
yet?
that ISO ultimate made all the difference in buying that extra time, not giving that space for FUT to actually go for that retake. Match
They won
point,
every round.
series point here for Heretics, and this is again them the opportunity to
On
rip
time?
away
Really?
and early secure for playoffs here for
Against
FUT.
CNED? Yeah, but they still won that round, right?
No,
3v5
he's clean.
retake.
He's clean.
Um, 8 chances, everybody.
They lost the ISO, not the round. Yeah.
It's a tall mountain to climb.
No ults. I mean,
Guardian and
Yeah, you
Stinger
believe in?
found the rest of
I don't know if I
themselves to
believe
even
this,
wear
man.
decent weapons.
I have literally no belief
like,
right now.
I feel
Go
like
for
they're
the
too on
slow
fire
burn
and like
approach.
I'm
mentally
thinking about
it's,
the next
it's
game.
too hard right now. Yeah.
Thinking about next week.
I mean, the last couple of rounds, they went for a bit more of that default. Of course, the play always being centered around Miniboo, but now, you know how close they are to closing this out.
And they go. No one spotted.
Oh my God, did he dodge it?
Keeps
Okay.
in play. Cracks coming in from on top, but is that enough?
Oh,
3v4.
I mean, Yeta
Found
J.
themselves some stability,
Surely they
especially with
breach
Yenergy
Yuto, Yeta
keeping
J, yeah.
quiet, the smoke giving him further positioning
Oh yeah,
to
they
move
did. They
into.
did the
An
Sentinel
extra angle
flash.
to work with.
Oh
Keeping
my
the
god.
spark within their own domain.
Woo!
CNED, it's incredible. You've awoken the beast, but it might be too late. Benji Fishy alone, but this round may not matter. FUT will be looking to collect this up.
nice shot, I guess.
Look
But
at the
Benji Fish is
timing.
just looking to keep them on the edge of their seats, right? You're not going to make them have any comfortable rounds.
He has nowhere to
Yeah,
go, though.
loads of team. Well, I say loads of teams. I actually think it's only
Crossfire
FUT and
here.
Sentinels.
At least make
They'd
FUT
have been
work
doing
for
like
it.
this flash
30
over
seconds left.
And he's
towards
not gonna
hell
look behind
for
him
the player
at the
to
right
swing on
moment.
site.
We respect him.
Yenergy finding the finishing blow. FUT look to remain in the fight.
But look how much respect.
I mean, maybe,
FUT are
maybe.
still paying.
Maybe,
It's a
they got no-
1v4
Yeah,
situation.
have
There's
raise
two
wolf
players
now?
towards A main. He's caught up.
CNED,
Benji with that
CNED
tag
looks a
from the
lot better on
cyber
this
cam.
team.
The two could have
Did
just
you watch,
swapped together.
like,
He
you know, when
can
he was on
take him out.
Navi?
Yeah, I mean,
it didn't
yeah,
feel great.
I played.
Yeah,
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 I mean,
he played.
they were.
I still can't believe that last
I don't know
bullet
what it
hit
is,
in that
actually.
spray for Cena down towards A
I've
main.
seen things.
I think he just looks happier.
Yeah,
Well, good to see that the
that's a
morale
big
is still up for these
aspect of the
guys.
game.
There's
Like,
smiles
Yeah,
across the
when you're
board, and it
playing,
turned out
like,
to
6
now be
days a
calls here
week,
from Heretics.
cracking.
They want to close this
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
They don't want
The atmosphere in the
to
team
find
is
their
very
momentum,
important, I
because
think.
That's when they start to get scary.
That's very true.
Yeah, it's
Well,
been a
again,
year of
Heretics
vibes.
today have been on form
Like
with these
Sentinels,
timeouts. The
Celsius.
calls have been good.
There, looks fun.
They've been able to switch the pace back in their favor.
We saw Neil holding up the strat book there to
Yeah.
the papers in hand.
We'll be zooming in on that, trying to see if we can find anything from it.
This is a nice early timeout.
Right
I
now.
respect this a
Oh,
lot.
it's a white piece of paper.
I mean, Navi still did well
They're not
last
gonna give
year, I
away the
guess.
secrets
no,
here.
Like, they did
no,
okay.
that-
Like,
that'd be an
Yeah,
oopsie.
no, they did.
they were like the second best
But
team.
you can imagine that some of the conversation also probably revolves around the fact that, okay, for Heretics, they're going to have some hero rifles probably to be carried into this round. And then for FUT, they've got that showstopper, they've got that thrash. How do they want to approach this?
Sure. But just because I have to mention it, Heretics have won a couple of Sheriff rounds before this series.
Seems like they're always able to close out maps in the most insane of
Okay,
fashions.
It's
7
always within the
chances.
realm of possibility,
7
and especially with
chances.
Mini Boot and Boot having big guns, it could be possible.
Wait,
Now,
did they
the
not
push
do
from
this last
Cena
time?
doesn't find anyone. It clears out
Wait, I think they
information,
did this
but also
last time.
Heretics have that information themselves.
Wait,
Not
I
everything
think
is
Heretics
being
are
done.
guaranteed them.
Making the move
They're
quite
getting splitted
aggressively.
so fast.
Oh,
no.
no.
Gets a shot through
Oh, they
in
know
the
it's a
smoke.
move.
Doesn't expect the energy, so the turnaround is there. Still one
nice.
player available with a rifle for Heretics. It's Mini Boot holding that gun, and he uses it to perfection.
Oh my
3v3.
God.
How, bro?
But the attack remaining for
Crazy,
FUT
man.
isn't giving them
He
the
was not
pressure
even
to
stunned.
relax.
No,
Nope.
still the thrash
Just wins the
available here
duel
for
like
the
this.
retake. Spike yet to be planted.
Waiting on the thrash. Oh,
They see
Mini
Ned?
Boot ends up falling victim
Gekko
to Cena,
wins the
and
round for
no
sure.
more rifles available
Oh,
for this Heretics
I mean, they
side.
have no
It's
guns
Boo
as well.
left
This
with a
is GG.
sheriff, but with no longer alive on the server, FUT are starting to chain things together.
They
That
use
they are.
both
It's a
ult on
nice
the
pivot.
eco.
They find that A main
Yeah, they
information
just need
early on.
confidence,
Sure,
I think.
Heretics, they speed up towards
This is-
P7 as the
He's
shift.
using everything.
But the quick flank made all of the difference. Got so scary though.
I mean, without the ult here, they lose
there
probably.
were 2 in that smoke
Yeah,
towards
for
B
sure.
main. But they're amping up here now on the side of FUT. Yettajay yelling on their stage.
When do we believe, Ash? When do we believe?
A 9.
Neither of these teams.
Actually, I'm not even sure at 9 I believe
Okay,
her.
sure.
But are hungry. This is a team that bounced back so well after a long
I
run
believe
over
until
at
there is an
Masters.
ISO
So
ult,
the
man.
answer is we always believe.
Yeah, that's actually true.
No, I
They've
wanna
had
say that
4,
they're
they
the
won
best
all
winner
4
region
rounds
right
with
now.
ISO.
It's undeniable
The thing is
at
that
this
even if you
point.
lose the
It's
duel,
consistent. Showed up
you
most
can
on
you
the
can do
international
something
stage.
about it.
Yeah,
One of the most
yeah, you're
just
dead. You
run
got
on
4
side.
people waiting for you.
But these are finalists and not.
Especially
same
with the Neon,
form.
like
I mean,
you just
as in a different
it's
roster,
it's so
Fnatic
overwhelming this
keep waiting
this kind
for
of play
Mini Boot to
play
move in
style. Like
again. Back from the exams, and now studying the server. This A site, 2 players being held. It's the weaker of the 2. This is actually a great decision here from Heretics.
Yeah, this is kind of nice, but
You do have opportunity to delay.
when do they
Moving up
start
actually
going back?
towards elbow, play
A
that
fake
line.
pulls
the
1,
fault
2 into the
Or
he
rotate.
uses
rotate.
the
Solo
dash. He
endeavor,
takes
though.
heaven by
Yeah.
himself. Okay.
But it's all the Rouge.
It's a nice round at the moment.
An obfuscation. The B site is the main hit.
We've
And they
seen
know,
this before,
right?
where Mini Boo
They
is
know,
making
they
that
know.
noise over on A, the team pivots towards B.
But the longer they let this clock run dry, the more pressure starts to
30
mount
seconds
up.
left.
Heretics
They
need
know,
to
they
make
know
this
it's-
decision
it's
to
not-
make
it's
it
not
quick.
cool.
I think
I need
FUT
5
have got
seconds.
an
Actually a
inkling
bit
of what's
nervous.
going on.
Is
Williams
Boo
has to place that stun perfectly to allow
Terminal?
himself to start moving
Okay.
in. They've gotten some information
Oh
to
my
the
God.
back of this site. Will it be enough? He needs to frontline this, but he can't deal with 2 at the same time. Boo able to trade it
Oh,
right
that's
back
a
up.
good
But
double
first seem to
pick.
have the answers to
Oh,
it.
man.
12 seconds. They need to get the spike
Brothers.
down. And FUT cannot interrupt in time. And the other one's down in numbers. Heretics are the ones that are in control. If they are able to stabilize here, this could be it.
These were,
Gekko
this was a
Gekko
nice
is good
round.
in
Could
retake.
not only be
I
the
believe.
map of the
I believe.
series as well,
The
they
trap
could
is dangerous.
into playoffs.
Oh.
This match was everything we
They're
hoped
huge,
and
man,
more,
huge.
But it's Heretics to keep supremacy in the MEA.
So
they're too good.
difficult for FUT to try and counter a Boot who is just shooting back.